Okay, so this is what it looks like. There's an echo in here. Yeah, it's a big engine bay. I know that I will have to redo the cooling system, the wiring system, and I'm gonna LS swap this bad boy. It's my first LS swap. I've never done an LS swap. I've done an engine swap on my Mustang over there, from a 289 to a 302, but not a Chevy. I've never worked on a Chevy. I took out this upper radiator hose and this neck. It looks rusty and crusty. So it's just an indication that this engine is pretty. It's pretty used. It's very used. It actually ran pretty well, but it kept popping the distributor. So I spoke to a mechanic the other day when I took another car to get serviced, and he mentioned it might have been it might be my timing chain that is loose, and you know that's usually because of wear and tear. But so these are the plans for it. I'm gonna tear out all this wiring, all these regulators and fuses, and so all this wiring is gonna come out. Here's what it comes out. They did a whole hack job right here, and it's all exposed. So you know, it's just it was just a accident waiting to happen. I had actually put a new rod right here not too long ago, and I don't know that I'm gonna stay with this throttle. I think I'm gonna end up going with a cable instead. I don't trust the pedal that's inside. It's kind of falling apart, it's disconnecting, and I don't trust it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this engine, we're gonna get rid of all that crust, we're gonna do QA1 suspension all around. Hopefully we'll do a 4-link in the back and coilovers in the front and some tubular control arms, and put an LS in this bad boy, get some LS engine mounts. I'm gonna get rid of this clunky looking thing. Well, obviously it's for the heater core, condenser, whatnot. I don't know what the right terminology is, but they sell a block off plate, so I'm gonna install a block off plate, and then I'm gonna do vintage air inside. But that definitely will be something that I'm gonna do after the engine swap. Obviously, look at how dangerous this is. It's a single master cylinder, just one. It leads to that, and it's all drum brakes. So, you know, if your drum starts leaking anywhere, you're shit out of luck. You'll be out of brakes. So that's not good. So we'll do away with that. We're gonna do Willwood all around, dual, with obviously a dual master cylinder. No booster. I'm not a fan of boosters. I actually like to feel the pedal, and to me, just the feel of manual brakes is just a lot better. So, you can see we got some nice little crust right here, and hopefully we get to pull this engine by next week and start cleaning, start spraying, start sanding, and we'll have to do something with that steering as well, because it is, you know, it's old and tired. So we'll probably do an I did it steering. We'll probably do Be Cool over here on the fan system, and I don't know. I'm thinking I might relocate this battery. I relocated my battery on my '66 Mustang, and we put some heat shield on that hot wire. I love putting heat shield on the hot wires because I do not want fire. And look at this. I don't know. It's sketchy. I just don't think that hot wire should be just left out just like that with its own, you know, plastic rubber shielding. But that's it. This is my 1966 C10. I had already bought a new chrome bumper for it, and I might have to just take out that front clip altogether, just because it'll be easier to put the LS in there, and it'll way be easier to do wiring, clean out all that gunk, and definitely when I install my front suspension, it'll be a lot easier. These fenders, I'm gonna try to salvage them. I'm gonna take it to a shop and see if they can straighten those out. Hopefully they can. That one's bent right there, and this one's got, from the accident's got that. So I'm gonna keep the same badges. I like them like that. It's patina. So my friend Jimmy paints panels. So we're gonna see if we can replicate this patina. It's gonna have to be sprayed a few times. Maybe some. It's already got black, so maybe a couple, maybe brownish, reddish, and obviously the base paint, and maybe even some gray from time to time. And we're just gonna go to town with the Scotch-Brite up here, and that'll be it. Hopefully we can replicate that patina. If not, then it'll be close enough. But we'll put a roll pen on that, and fuel. Yep, we're gonna have to either do some research to convert this to a fuel cell or sell it, because we're gonna have fuel injection with that LS. Curry. I purchased a 9-inch Curry for my Mustang, so we're gonna do a 9-inch Curry over here. And this time I'm going to call them and let them know that I'm doing a C10, and I want the Curry, I want the rear end with all the fixings. Last time it was a kerfuffle because I purchased the rear end on Summit, and with Summit they sell you different parameters on the axle, and the axle diameter and the rotor diameter. It was a mess. I had to take it to a shop, and it was just a mess. So this time I'm just gonna leave it all up to Curry and tell him to put Willwood 14-inch, maybe 2-piston. And then the front, same. The front is just a kit, which is gonna be easier. So I'm probably have to do away with these. These are 6 lugs. I'll probably have to get some 5 lugs. Don't know what kind yet, but I might do I was thinking I might do a drop spindle for 2 more inches, but it sits pretty low. I think it's because it's on a slant here in the driveway that I feel like it's too high, but that fits pretty low. And I might put a bigger wheel, so it'll be okay. Alright. There you go. 66 C10.